Alrighty, today's going to be a little bit different. This is going to supplement a video that I missed this week, but today we're going to be going over the top 10 things I learned to lose 12 pounds in a month. So if you like videos like this, more sit down, let me know. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, number 1, calorie counter. I'm just going to read off the notes I wrote down and then I'm going to kind of explain what it is. So, calorie counter, reaching quota calorie range 1500 to 1800, rare days 2000, trying to eat around 150 grams of protein a day. So basically, the average calorie consumption for an adult male, I believe, is around 2,000, and maybe females is a little bit less or a little bit more. But the reason I'm trying to aim between 1,500 and 1,800 calories is to get into a calorie deficit while still being healthy. If I reduced it to 1,000 calories, I'd put myself in starvation mode and I wouldn't be losing weight. That was a problem I ran into last year where I ended up skipping meals. Basically, I didn't eat lunch, but I was still remaining the same weight, even though I was working out super hard and everything like that. So it's important to not only eat throughout the day, eat healthy, good meals. And then for me, it's trying to reach that protein to be on a lower calorie deficit that I'm not only filled, but my body is burning fat instead of muscle. So that would be point number 1, is find a calorie range that works for you, that puts you in a deficit and reach a healthy amount of protein. But not stress when you go a little bit over. Sometimes you can allow yourself to cheat a little bit. The second tip I learned is just salads in general. Basically, any protein, like 8 ounces of chicken with salad, and then do a light dressing. Like, I won't do fat-free, but I found vinaigrettes work really well, or either a cup or half a cup of coleslaw. That seems to be a superfood for some reason for me, where it's enough veggies and nutrition that I'm able to mix it with something and still feel relatively healthy. So tip number 2 is salads, especially coleslaws. They seem to work really well for me. Now, number 3, this is kind of a super important point, is don't beat yourself up missing a workout or overindulging once or twice. View it weekly or monthly for calories if daily is a problem. So if you're not reaching your quota, what I found from, I believe his name's Coach Greg, I can't remember his full name, but let's say you only limit yourself, let's say 12,000 calories, or 10,000 calories a week. Now, every day you could reach the 1,500, or maybe, let's say Saturday you have a weekend event, or it's Mother's Day, or whatever, and you want to overindulge. Well, reduce the calories over the week, and then just go off of averages. For me, I'm fine for the most part, but I do find myself missing a workout day, hence today's video, or it's just sometimes you miss some, and it's just, do you wallow in it and let it defeat you, or do you just make it up and continue to try to do better? Or if I don't work out, obviously, I'm kind of a punishment and reward type guy, so if I miss something, then I punish myself. So if I miss a workout, I don't overindulge. It's pretty cut and dry in that department. But what I found, like Mother's Day or like Memorial Day, is just kind of reduce what I would eat during the week so I can splurge a little bit and enjoy myself without feeling guilty. So that might help you guys out as well. Weight fluctuations happen. Don't let it discourage you. That's point number 4. I mean, 1 week I was 221, and then I got to 217, and then I was back to like 222. Sometimes you just eat too much, and sometimes your weight can fluctuate, but I believe between 5 and 10 pounds. And it's more of the average if you weigh yourself every day, and at the end of the week, if you're losing that pound or point, if you're losing, you're doing good. If you're gaining over the week, it means you're overeating or not exercising enough. So it does happen. Weight does fluctuate. So if you're a weekly weigher, that might be a problem you run into. But again, kind of to the previous point, don't sweat it too much. It's more about mindset. So if you don't, let's say you set your goal for 6 months and you don't reach it, did you not reach it because you didn't work, or did you not reach it because you didn't change any of your habits and expected it to work, you know? So that's point number 4. You don't need a gym to lose weight. Free weights and walking are the way to go. I think another crucial and important point, I've recorded all the workouts that I've done and all the weight loss progress that I've done since starting this channel. Whereas before starting this channel, I was at around 310, and I'm basically doing the same exact thing that I've been doing. Now the real game changer is I'm eating healthier. I had the gym part down, but I was kind of wasting it away by not eating lunches, overindulging, not counting my calories. But the point I'm trying to make is really the thing that determines it is you. I don't need 50 pieces of weighted equipment where I have my feet and I can walk outside for an hour. Now, people don't have time. I'm a little more restricted in time sometimes, which is why I do weighted walking, something everyone can do. I have a backpack filled with weights, but you can fill it with gallon jugs. I mean, there's options. And then with weights, I don't need 100 different workout machines when I got free weights, and I can do pretty much all the exercises on there. Now legs, it would be nice maybe to have a squat rack or a leg press or something, but all in all, I'm accomplishing all my goals with essentially less than 5 pieces of equipment: dumbbells, clubs, treadmill. I don't necessarily need the treadmill. I would just walk back and forth, I guess, for that same amount of time. Treadmill just kind of helps with the pace that you go, but you don't need a gym. You just need the motivation to work out, essentially. I think something that you do need is music. For me, if I didn't listen to music while working out, I'd be absolutely miserable. Working out isn't necessarily supposed to be enjoyable, and if you're by yourself, like I am, there's not a lot of people to motivate you, so I use music as motivation, and that helps me a lot. And I'm able to get a lot done because I have music. So one tip is if you're gonna work out or even work outside or do other projects, or if you're at your job, music boosts productivity by about 15 to 25% or more depending on the person. So I am a true believer in using music as a tool or a piece of equipment to help me further my own goals. So that's tip number, I think 6. Support groups are great. This is number 7, but it's ultimately your journey. You're the one to do it. So kind of previously, you have to have the motivation. You can have people around you being like, you can work out at the gym, you can do it. I've had a couple people throughout my life being like, yeah, I'll work out with you, work out for a week, and then they drop. Now you could use that as the fuel to not work out, but ultimately you're the one to get out of the bed, you're the one putting the food in your body, and you're the one lifting those weights. No one else is doing it for you. And you have to be in that mindset. A lot of people are like, well, no one's coming to save you, who's gonna carry the boats, all this motivational stuff. It boils down to, if you want change, you're the change to make it happen, as silly, as simple as it sounds. If I didn't make this channel, I would still be working out, but I probably wouldn't be as motivated. But I found something to fuel that where I have to do it because I made a commitment to it. Now you can do tricks like that. I have a loving, supporting family. I love and appreciate them, but I guess even without them, I would still be trying to improve myself because that's the mindset I have. And they're not, how do I work? It's no one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. You have to do it, right? That's basically the point I'm trying to make, is no one else will do it for you. You have to want it and you have to do it. And there's no other excuse. If you're not reaching your goals, it's not because your mom's making lasagna every day. It's because you're choosing to eat all the lasagna, right? I guess that's just the point I'm trying to make. Vlogging or recording yourself actually does help. Like I just mentioned, it gave me basically embarrassing if I miss a workout, and I use it to beat myself up. Back to the whole punishment and reward thing. But recording myself and tracking my journey, I do see the progress when I think I don't really do enough. It's one reason why I'm making this video, is because I am doing enough, even though it doesn't feel like it. In a month, I've lost 12 pounds, which I'm very happy about and I should be proud about. And I can see the progress through my videos and through pictures. So just recording it, or taking a picture of yourself every day, or I don't know, counting the miles you walk every week, and then either trying to do better or reach that goal of like 5 miles. I mean, all of it does impact you and help improve and help you reach your goals. And you can see when you fail too. And if you're like me and you're brave enough to post it, then other people can give suggestions and help you as well. And if you can't make it to the gym or you don't have the proper equipment, there's tons of people who will give tips or just resources online that can help you. Listen to your body and try not to overdo it. If your legs hurt, don't risk injury. If your arms hurt, don't risk injury. If you're feeling sick, go to a doctor. I mean, there's only so much you can push yourself. There's pushing yourself and then there's killing yourself. And at least for me in my position, if I get injured, I help take care of my family and my dad and stuff like that. So if I push myself too hard and like break an arm or like, I don't know, pull a muscle or pop my pecs, it's over, right? I have to be careful. So I have to be conscious that I'm making the right choices and being healthy so that I can not only help myself now and in the future, but I can help and be there for the people I care about. Whereas if I didn't care and I kind of went willy-nilly and was on I put 200 pounds on my back and just started trying to walk at 8 miles per hour, it's probably not going to end well. So just be conscious, take care of yourself. It kind of goes back to the further points. All these are kind of connected, as you can tell, right? But it's just knowledge that I've learned that I'm trying to pass on, that it might be obvious to me now, whereas it might not be obvious to someone watching this video. So last but not least, make a schedule or a plan of attack. Write down what you want to do and what you're going to do and what your goals are. It's basically, when I started this channel, there's a mission statement where I wanted to reach 180 pounds. That's my goal. I wrote down the exercises I'm gonna do, the calories I'm gonna intake, how many days I'm gonna work out, what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna avoid to eat, how much water I'm gonna try to drink, all this stuff. I wrote it down to keep myself accountable, that's really it. It's just to organize and actually have an idea of how I'm gonna approach it. Because some people are like, well, I'm just gonna work out in the gym, but then they go into the gym and get overwhelmed because they don't know what they're gonna do, or they don't know what they wanna do. Maybe initially you just wanna lose weight, but one, how do you wanna lose that weight? Do you just wanna do cardio all day? Like that type of stuff, if that makes sense. And if I could think of any other tips before this video ends, get a friend if you can, get someone to motivate and go on a journey with you. That'll take you a lot further than alone. Sleep is absolutely important. Set a sleep schedule. I have for the most part, and when I follow it, I feel great, but when I don't, I'm miserable for it. I think I already mentioned, allow yourself some cheats or excuses, but don't overindulge. Like if somebody brings in a box of donuts, before maybe I would eat 3 or 4, but now it's like 1 donut is good enough. That's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. That satisfied that sweet craving. Or instead of a chocolate bar, I enjoy protein way more now. More savory and salty in the, I don't know if umami is the proper term, but that type of flavor profile. So is it worth it to eat 1 chocolate bar or eat another hamburger and make a double cheeseburger? You know, that type of stuff. Otherwise, you just gotta stay motivated and stay positive. I'd say pray, ask for strength, give it up to God when you're hurting and you can't continue to do anymore. Just find your motivation, find your passion, and commit to it. If you're gonna start it, see it to the end. But I think that's just kind of speculating now. Most people are like, well, I want to lose weight, and then when I lose that weight, I'll be happy. But it's really, I feel when you start working out, you're kind of on a journey that you can't really get off, if that makes sense. So once I reach my weight goal of 180, I'll either see if I'll go down or up more weight, maybe to 160, and then I'll start building muscle. But it's really a lifestyle change and commitment, instead of just, well, once I reach that goal, I'll just eat whatever I want and then there will be no consequences. But that's how people rebound so fast. But I think that's it for like things to think about for working out, and the like at least 10 tips that I've learned. If there's any others, I would love to read it in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I apologize, I am a little tired. I hope you guys have a great day. So there you go.